right, it looks like we got Lil Boosie. He's crashing out on the fans because they are calling him out for basically begging Donald Trump for a presidential pardon. Since Trump became embroiled in politics back years ago and won the first presidential election, we have seen him hand out numerous pardons to numerous people, some of which have been rappers, some of which haven't been rappers. We've seen him hand out pardons for a lot of the people that were involved in the January 6th incident. We have seen him pardon other high profile people. All right, there is a list on screen right now that I am scrolling through, and you can see that there is a lot of names on this list. But notably, he's pardoned people like Lil Wayne, right, who pled guilty to federal gun charges. He pardoned Kodak Black, who was convicted of firearms charges. He pardoned Michael Harris, which was a co-founder of Death Row Records, who served 32 years for attempted murder and trafficking. We seen Desiree Perez, who was the old CEO of Rock Nation, get a pardon. All right, and because of this, we have seen a lot of people pretty much begging for the same kind of treatment. Donald Trump was out here handing out pardons like Halloween candy. Bro was up there treating the pardon process like it was a game show where everybody is a winner as long as you've got the right connections and tweet at him. If there was an Olympics for pardoning, Trump would have definitely had the gold medal. He pretty much was like, you get a get out of jail free card. You get a get out of jail free card. Everybody gets a get out of jail free card. And because of that, we've seen a lot of people that have charges reaching out to him and trying to get the same thing done for their criminal records. And like I said at the beginning, the most recent person to ask is Lil Boosie, who is facing federal gun charges and feels like he has been targeted. So Boosie was indicted on federal gun charges following a traffic stop that happened in San Diego in May of 2023. He faced charges for possessing a firearm as a convicted felon, which were initially dismissed due to a ruling in the Ninth Circuit Court that nonviolent felons should not be charged under certain conditions. However, that ruling was later vacated, leading to Boosie being re-indicted on similar charges, right? I have covered this a little bit on my channel in the past. Well, after Trump won this latest election, Boosie made his pardon plea directly to Donald Trump via social media, specifically on X. And in his post, Boosie claimed to be a nonviolent felon and argued that the courts had ruled in favor of nonviolent felons not being charged with this specific gun charge that he is facing. He highlights that his case was dismissed, but then recharged by what he referred to as Biden's Department of Justice, suggesting a political vendetta. His specific tweet said, "Trump, check out my case. My case was dismissed, but Biden's DOJ recharged me with the same gun charge Biden pardoned his son of. I was told I'm the only person in the country facing that charge now. President Trump, I already was given a 10-year sentence in state in 2009 for third offense marijuana, grams, but I never was even offered rehab. I went straight to prison. And Trump, I'm Boosie. I'm a rapper, a filmmaker from Baton Rouge. I was targeted. My mouth and things I stand on get me in a lot of shit, but I'm real. My lawyer, Megan Blanco, can explain this case. She knew the charges against you were bad, and she even spoke about it on radio." And from everything that I've read and heard, Boosie is like really the only person in the country facing the charge that he has right now. But you can see him trying to play to Trump's goodwill with the rappers. He's like, I'm a rapper too. He said, you know what? Even my lawyer, Megan Blanco, that I hired, she had your back before I ever wanted a pardon. So he's just trying to paint that picture for Trump, you know, like he's on his side. I see what Boosie is doing. He said, at real Donald Trump, can you pardon me on my Fed case? I'm a nonviolent felon. The courts ruled that a nonviolent felon cannot be charged with a 922G. The judge dismissed my case, but the ruling has been appealed. Once again, I was indicted and I'm fighting this case. This is the exact case cited in U.S. versus Duarte that was ruled unconstitutional. Oh, and one more thing. Can you sit down with me and talk about you giving police immunity? I think this will motivate officers to commit deadly crimes. Please don't do this. Anyways, congratulations on your win. Let's get this money and drop these taxes. Shit killing me. And I ain't gonna lie, Boosie is really down on both knees, hands in praying position, begging for this pardon. And I can't lie, bro. That's probably not gonna happen for Boosie. See, Trump already won the election, and this is his second time being president, so he can never be president again. He done already won the vote. Yep, the time to ask for a pardon is long gone. He's not fighting for votes no more. Why would he do this? Right? At least that's how I see it. If he had promised you a pardon before he got elected, you probably would have got one. Because from what I could tell, Trump is standing on business. He's pardoning everybody he said he was going to pardon. But Boosie, he didn't promise you a pardon before he was elected. And I seriously doubt he's going to promise you one now that he's already in office and don't need to vote no more. Regardless, this did not stop Boosie from trying to launch the Trump Pardon Boosie campaign.
Oh, it's coming down, boy. It's coming down. Oh, wee. It is coming down. Finna go get on that hill with the tube back there. You see all that dirt I got? What you say, tell Trump pardon you gotta start. You gotta start the campaign. Y'all gotta start it up. Hashtag Trump pardon Boosie. Y'all gotta start it up. Y'all gotta start it up. Hashtag Trump pardon Boosie.
Yeah, so Boosie's launching the Pardon Boosie campaign, trying to get that pardon from Donald Trump. But people were real quick to call into question Boosie's integrity pretty much. Because back 4 years ago, after Donald Trump lost the last election, we seen Boosie go on Vlad TV. And while he was on Vlad TV, he pretty much equated Trump giving all the rappers pardons and stuff to being the equivalent of how slave owners would treat black people, right? So people were calling into question his sudden hypocrisy.
Like Lil Wayne, Ice Cube, Kanye, he gets them. He gets little photo ops with them or whatever else.
I just told you it's like a slave owner. I just told you.
Yeah.
I just told you. I'll give you something. I'll put you on the front of. You'll be bigger than all the slaves, but you gonna still be a nigga. I don't even know how to say your name right.
Lil Pimp. Remember that?
Oh, but you still, hey, I'm gonna let you gonna be everybody gonna talk about you. You gonna take a picture with me. You gonna be the biggest nigga talked about ever. But you still a nigga. And now you look at it as a house nigga. You know? So that's right. That's like pimping. I'm crossing you in both ways. I'm bringing you up to bring you down. That is.
Remember when he had Lil Pump on stage with him? And he called him Lil Pimp?
Right.
Couldn't even get his name right?
Right, bro. It's like, it's just how it is, bro. That man, he made me make a foolery of black people.
So that was his stance just a few years ago. And then now he's basically begging for a pardon from Trump. Like I said, this led to people in his comments calling him out. Somebody said this right here was Boosie.
Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump, please. I'm asking you. Please save me.
Nah, dead ass. They crazy, bro. Oh, people be cracking me up. Anyways, after he got a little bit of backlash for this, he responded to it all and he sent out this tweet right here. He said, damn, I ain't know so many people don't want me to be pardoned. This social media world would rather see you fall than be great. And not just with me, with any famous person. You better know that as soon as you get into some shit, they gonna kick you way harder when you down than they lifted you up when you was up. We gotta stay out of trouble. People want you in prison, away from your kids. Hashtag it's funny to them because they have never been, right? So he crashing out on the fans. He's tired of hearing it. He said, and one more thing, y'all saying I shouldn't ask for a pardon. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna keep asking. This is my life. I asked Biden for 1 month ago. And now I'm asking Trump. Where I'm from, closed mouths don't get fed. My case was already dismissed. I deserve a pardon. Hashtag argue with your mama. And all jokes aside and politics removed from it, bro, Boosie is being done bad by the legal system right now. Like I said, I've covered this on my channel numerous times over the last year or so, and bro is most certainly getting done foul by the government on these specific charges. I've read through his case, the U.S. versus Duarte case that he references in these tweets, right? We call that case law. It very specifically states that the circumstance Boosie is in should prevent him from being convicted. And I honestly believe that this is coming from Boosie because Boosie feels like he has no other choice. choice. He's beat the government on charges before. He feels like he's being targeted because of that, like they're looking for any and every reason to arrest him and charge him and convict him. And he's probably right? So while I do get why people are making jokes and saying that this is funny online, the truth is Boosie's situation is very serious. And if there's a rapper that probably deserves a pardon for their crimes, not because of the person they are, Boosie would probably be on the top of that list for me. However, I don't think this is gonna work. Like I said, Donald Trump has already won the election, bruh. He's got no reason to please any specific crowd anymore. He has already won his second election. He can never run again. He's not gonna be fighting for votes ever again in the future. I don't think Donald Trump is going to give a flying fuck about what Boosie is talking about, but that's my thoughts on it. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. Anyways, that's basically it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. As always, it's been fun rocking with y'all, man. I'm out.